Hey everyone, so today I'm going to go over my OPI polishes and tell you which ones that I like and what I think about the brand in general. I'm also going to point out my top 3 favorites that I own. Now I have 23 OPIs here that I currently own, not including these 3 at the top, the Sephora by OPI. I know they're pretty much the same formula, but I decided that I shouldn't add those in. Just because, even if I did, they wouldn't be my top 3 anyway. None of them would be my top 3, should I say. So at the very top, I have my nudes, and then it goes into reds, pinks, and then it goes into green, and then it goes down to blue, and then it goes darker, and then as dark as you can get it, I guess, really, black or purple. That last one's OPI Lincoln Park After Dark, which is the darkest polish I own. So if you're curious in seeing every single polish on my rack here, I have a collection video, and I will link that down below so you can check that out if you're interested. As I've mentioned before, my whole collection in general pretty much makes up light colors and dark colors. There's not really that many brights because I don't really like wearing brights. Everything's pretty much calmed down. I don't have any yellows or any bright oranges, which, can be a problem if I'm trying to do a nail design, but then again, how often does that happen? So let's see. At the very top, I have, this is OPI Sweetheart. This is the original version, which is the whiter version. When I bought it, I thought I was buying the pinker version, so I don't really like this at all. I'm not sure if it was thinned out or what, but it's very, very, very sheer. I don't even think I could make it opaque if I would like to, so that kind of stinks. If I had to compare this to something I had, it would be this Zoya Priscilla, which is the same way, but I actually prefer the Zoya, which is kind of weird. They're both really streaky, and I really can't get them the way I'd like to. So if I would wear it, which I probably won't very often, it would only be just like one coat sheer. So it look like I'm not wearing anything, but I am. Which, what's the point of wearing nail polish at that point, right? So I'm probably really not going to get that much use out of it. Okay, so the next 3 polishes I have here are also nudes. I do enjoy them, of course. This is Samoan Sand, which I've actually never worn before. I have tested it out. It does become opaque in about 3 coats, I would say. Then this one here is Tickle My Fancy, which is in my top 3 that I mentioned before. It's gorgeous. It's way better than the Samoan Sand. It has like a pink hue to it. You might be able to see. This just, it's better than just a plain nude. It has a little pink to it, so I really enjoy that a lot. This one here is Dulce de Leche, which I have also tried. It is great. It becomes opaque in 2 coats. This is Make Love, which is a pink, but it's also sort of on the nude side, but it is a light pink. It becomes opaque in about 2 to 3 coats, but it is streaky, so I don't really wear that often. Then I have Chocolate Mousse. I have worn this. It becomes opaque and it's great in 2 coats. This one is brand new to me. I have not had it that long. Bay Bridge Sunset, so I can't really say too much about that. This is DS Reflection. I have never worn this or tried it, so I can't say too much about that. This next one is one of my top 3 favorites. I mentioned that also in my my collection video. This is Outback Aphrodisiac. It was limited edition, so you won't be able to get it, but it is semi-similar to this one, I guess you could say. It's called Manicurist of Seville. The reason I got this was because I couldn't find this. They're not identical, but I guess you could swap out one for the other. I'm sure you could get another one that's more pink. Outback Aphrodisiac is more pink. This is a little bit more red. But as I said, Outback Aphrodisiac is my top 3, but it is limited edition, and it's probably very, very hard to find at this point. All right, the next one I have on here is Going Green. This is a sheer polish. You can make it opaque. I do like it. It takes about 3 coats. This next one is a Pirates of the Caribbean one. It's called Mermaid's Tears. I have worn this. I really like it. I actually like it better than China Glaze for Audrey, if you've heard of that one. That one's like a Tiffany blue. This one's like a better Tiffany blue. It's not Tiffany blue. It's kind of on the green side, which I actually prefer that. So I do like that polish a lot. It's not one of my top 3, but I do really enjoy that, and it is great. 2 coats, perfect. This next one is Jade is the New Black. I've never worn this and I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm assuming it probably is great. 2 coats, fine. This next one I have worn. I like this, Ski Till We Drop. It's a blue, it's not super dark, so I like that. 2 coats, it works great. This next one is, you gotta get this blue. It's a darker blue, 2 coats, great, but if you do 2 coats, it does end up darker on the nail than in the bottle, which is another thing that kind of bothers me about some of the OPIs, as to where once you start putting on more coats, it does get darker. That's the problem that I have with Lincoln Park After Dark. You know, it is a dark purple in the bottle, but when you put 2 coats, it looks pretty much black unless you're in direct sunlight, so that's kind of annoying, right? And then the next 2 polishes I have are from the Alice in Wonderland collection, the glitter polishes. This one is absolutely Alice. It's blue and gold and silver sparkle. You can wear this on its own, or you can lay it over another polish. I've never layered it over another polish. I have worn it on its own, and it took about 4 coats to get it opaque. Same with this one. This one is Mad as a Hatter. I have worn this on its own. You can layer it, which I've never layered it before, but it did also take 4 coats to layer. So, you know, you're going to be sitting there for a while, but it does turn out looking great. Another thing with those and all other glitter polishes is that it is a pain in the butt to get off. So you have to like scrub at it, or, you know, do some other foil method to get it off. So that is a downside of glitters, but that's not only OPI, that's every glitter. So the next polish I have here is from the Katy Perry collection. This is not like the movies. This is great. It is a duochrome. It goes on in 2 coats, not streaky or anything. The next one is You Don't Know Jacques, which I really enjoy. It would be my number 4 if I didn't have a top 3, but I feel like there are other grays that I like almost just as much. So it's not super unique. I do enjoy it. 2 coats. It looks great. This next one I mentioned in a video already, but it is Teasy Does It. It is a purple color with pink and gold sparkles in it. It's really, really gorgeous. It is my top 3. So Teasy Does It, and then I have Outback Aphrodisiac right here, and then Tickle My Francie are my top 3 polishes from OPI. But to continue on, about the this one, the one that I just showed you, Teasy Does It, 2 coats, you're great to go. The next one is the non-holographic My Private Jet. I have not tried this yet, so I can't really say much about it. This next one is Midnight in Moscow, and it is, I would say, the sister of Lincoln Park After Dark. It is a red version of Lincoln Park After Dark. It's, you know, it comes on really, really dark. You can't really see it when you have 2 coats on, except for when you're in the sun, it looks red. Otherwise, it looks really dark black, pretty much. 2 coats, you're great to go. Same with Lincoln Park After Dark, 2 coats. Well, you have to do 2 coats. If you don't, it's streaky. So you have to do 2 coats of Lincoln Park After Dark, and then you are set to go. So what do I think of OPI as an overall brand? I really do enjoy their polishes. You know, most of them take 2 coats, but that's normal almost with any polish. I feel like they last for me on average. They don't chip the same day, next day, but they don't last a week. You know, so I would definitely say average. I would also say their average price. I mean, retail, I believe they're $8.50, and they are semi-easily accessible where I live. But, you know, you can buy them online for cheaper, which is what I do. So overall, I do recommend this brand. I will continue to buy this brand. You know, they have a very wide variety, and I guess that's really all I can say. If you have any questions about the specific polishes I have, or questions in general, please feel free to leave them in the comments below, and I will be happy to answer any of them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe. And I also have other videos, including my nail polish collection video, that I will link down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. I will be posting pictures at the end. All right, bye.